Welcome back to He's House, where we do a little bit of everything all the time, and it usually turns out right. Tonight, we're going to make some shrimp fried rice, but we also got to get this fire going for marshmallows. So I'm going to get this going, and then I'll get the food going. Well, the fire's going pretty good. It'll be ready for marshmallows in about 15-20 minutes. I know I said we're doing shrimp fried rice tonight, but scallops are on sale, so I'm going to sear some of these up. And little lobster tail is on sale, and Liz loves lobsters, so we're going to put one of that in too. I'm going to get all this stuff started. In the shrimp, I'm going to put some chili onion crunch. Normally, I would put chili paste, but I'm out of it because I like to use it. Put some of that. I'll put a little bit of soy sauce. And some olive oil. Like a tablespoon or so of olive oil. And I'm just going to toss this up and let it sit. Might add a little garlic too. I'm going to dice up an onion and some peppers, really small. Then I'm just going to put the garlic right in with the peppers, because they're going to all go in at the same time. All right, now it's time to go heat up the griddle. This is nice and warm. I'm going to just toss these one more time. But I'm going to do the vegetables first to get some flavor on this griddle. This is about medium, maybe a little high. We'll see here in a second. I want these to just start to soften up, not too much, but just so they're not super hard anymore. Garlic and the peppers. And add a little bit of butter now. And the mushrooms. I'm going to turn the heat up a little more on this side. Push this stuff over. You want your scallops nice and dry. So I've had these on this paper towel. I've been blotting them a little bit, but they're pretty dry right now, which is good. That's how you want them. After the scallops, put a little butter out here. You didn't see me chop these up inside, but this is some shallots. Actually going to turn this heat down now over here. And for the vegetables, it's really about how you like it. I want a little bit of bite to these so they're not going all the way soft. Now I'm going to add some more butter. I'm going to set each of these scallops on here now. Nice and dry, so they should get a good sear on them. These were the appetizer, and I only meant to get a half a pound, but the guy put a pound in there, so I figured that was divine intervention. I really did need a pound, so now I'm going to wash my hands real quick. All right, while that's cooking, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on top. A little bit of garlic. A little bit of pepper. And I'm gonna sprinkle these back in here a little bit. And of course, I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. You never can really have too much butter when it comes to food. All right, now I'm gonna flip them all. Oh yeah, it looks like we got a pretty good sear on these guys. Now, cook these however like you like them. I'm gonna cook them a little more than normal because I got these at the regular grocery store instead of a fish market. So while they did smell very fresh, you never know. But if I got these fresh, oh man, I'd probably just sear that one side and that was it. All right, so now I'm just gonna plate these up. Let me get the juice out of here and put it right on top. I'm gonna add a little bit of wine. I'm actually gonna put it in here so they can dip it. This is all the butter and the caramelized shallots. I like that, but I'm not really sure if they do. All right, there you go. First appetizer's ready. I'm gonna try one. Oh yeah, those are delicious. Now it's time to cook the shrimp. I'm actually gonna pull this off for a second because I need to turn the whole thing up high. We'll throw these back on in a second with the rice. Scrape this off real quick so I get a clean sear on the shrimp. All right, let's add a little more oil. I'm gonna turn these both up. Give them just a second to heat up. This chili crunch is probably gonna go right to my nose here. Just run all these flat. Let this sit for a minute or so. This one's really dependent on the shrimp. These ones are a little thick. I usually get smaller ones for shrimp fried rice, but they didn't have any fresh, smaller shrimp. I want to get a nice sear on these, so I don't really want to pick them up. I'm just trying to judge by the side that's showing through. Like you can see, this one's starting to turn a little bit. With the big one, I can't see anything, so I'm going to leave them on there a little bit longer. Actually, some of these smaller ones are going to get overcooked, so I'm going to flip some of them right now. Oh yeah. Oh, I just got some of that chili up in my nose. All right, and they take like another minute or so on this side. All right, now we're going to pull these off. Space again. I actually meant to do this while we were doing the shrimp, but I forgot. Shove some butter in that. A little bit of garlic. A bit of soy sauce. A little bit of pepper. Dump a little wine. So I'm going to close that right now. Let that butter melt in. So here's what the shrimp look like. They're pretty delicious. All right, the butter's starting to melt. That's looking good. Once that butter's melted, I'm going to flip it over. All right, so that looks pretty good. Got a nice little sear to it. Let's set this right over here for a second. Clean this off. So now we're going to do the rice. This rice just came out of the pressure cooker. Not typically what I do, but it's better to have the rice in the fridge first for a while so it's nice and cold. It just comes apart easier. Now I put lots of oil. Actually, I like peanut oil for fried rice, but I didn't pull it out, so we're going to do put a little salt on the egg, a little pepper. Put the vegetables back in. I'm going to add the fried rice. The rice. I'm going to add the rest of the butter I have, which is about a tablespoon. And I'm going to start mixing. Trying to break up any chunks on this rice right now. Stir off. Soy sauce, about a half teaspoon of pepper, and some more garlic. Oh, it's starting to smell good now. Yeah, there we go. Trying to smooth it out every once in a while. You can see one of those white chunks where the rice hasn't separated out yet. I'm going to put it back in here. All right, I'll come out and clean this up in a little bit. It's time to go eat. Everything's done outside. Time to plate it up. See how it tastes. One for me. Almost forgot. So there we have it. Shrimp fried rice with some scallops and lobster because they were both on sale when I went to the store. Thanks for stopping by Heath's house, where the food is always fresh. The back deck is now officially open and clean. And I'm about to devour this meal because it looks delicious. See y'all around, and thanks for stopping in. Bye.